Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another of my videos. Today I'm bringing you guys the best abilities of every god KG in the entire game. Now, for your guys' reference, the god KGs in this game are going to be Tengoku, Rengoku, Raion Renshiki, and Sengoku. So be sure to look forward to that in this video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you guys enjoy it, and let's get right into the video, guys. Alright, so I am actually going to be starting out with Tengoku. Now, Tengoku, in my opinion, its old best ability was actually the C-Spec. But now the C-Spec does, like, literally, I'm not even joking when I say this, it does, like, 1/4 the amount of damage they did to it. I don't know exactly what they did, but whatever they did, the Tengoku C-Spec absolutely slaughtered the ability, and it is no longer the best ability of Tengoku. The new best ability of Tengoku is going to be the Beam. Now, the Beam attack, in my opinion, is actually very viable in PvP, and I actually heard that it was actually better at one point. I actually heard that the beam was better at one point and it did even more damage than it does now, which that just seems ludicrous, but you can actually break block with it. And also, if you stun someone before actually using the beam, it makes it a lot easier to hit and it ends up doing more damage in the end. And in my personal opinion, I feel like Tengoku Beam is one of the single best range attacks on its own as well, because even if you're stunned while using the beam, it'll still go through and you can still mess up someone's combo even after they stun you. It does break block, it is extremely long range, and it does do a lot of damage, guys. So in my personal opinion, I feel like Tengoku Beam is the best ability of Tengoku. Now, next up is actually going to be Rengoku. Now, in my opinion, Rengoku's best ability, without a doubt, is going to be the push. Now, the push ability used to be better than it is now. It actually got a hand side nerf, and it doesn't have as much AoE as it used to have. But it still is extremely strong. It still breaks blocks. I'm pretty sure I'll test it out right now. I'm going to have him actually block, and I'm going to use the push. I'm actually going to do the push again. And they actually removed the block break. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. I didn't know they removed the block break. If they removed the block break, then that is actually not the best ability of Rengoku. The best ability of Rengoku, then, in my personal opinion, is going to be the Dark Matter Tensei. Simply because you could set up a ton of combos in Dark Matter Tensei, and the Dark Matter Tensei makes a bunch of combos available. Now, the second best ability, in my opinion, is going to be the King of Hell, followed by the Human Spirit mode. Human Spirit is C2, King of Hell is actually C5. The reason for them is because they help you set up combos a bunch. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, since they removed the block break of Rengoku's first ability, it's actually kind of garbage now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what to say about that nerf. I didn't know that was even a thing, because Rel doesn't actually say how much they nerf something. They just say, you know, oh, we fixed this ability. But you never know until you actually try it, and as you guys can see, you never know until you try it, you know what I mean? Alright guys, so next up is actually going to be Sengoku. Now Sengoku, guys, this is kind of obvious. The best ability is actually going to be the stun of Sengoku. Now, I feel like that's fairly obvious to everyone that ever uses Sengoku. Almost every single person that, when they think of Sengoku, they think of that stun. That is how OP that ability is, and it used to be even better than it is now. You can block it really easily now. You were always able to block it, but now it is so insanely easy to block that it's just like, it's not very... You know, it's not something you look at very much anymore. Now, the next best ability is actually going to be the counter ability. Now, if you guys look at the counter, it actually is a stun into a meteor that it actually does a decent amount of damage. But the main reason why the counter is actually going to be the second best ability is because it is iframes technically. So it is extremely good for PvP in general. But yeah, this stun is absolutely insane. It's widely known as one of the best stuns in the entire game. It's just that after the nerf of it, they added a delay. It used to trigger instantly, and now it doesn't. That's pretty much the major nerf. Now, next up is actually going to be Renshiki. Now, Renshiki, in my opinion, the best ability of Renshiki is going to be the absorption, but I'll show you guys that after because it actually does give tree. But the second best ability, in my opinion, is actually going to be the weapon spec. If you guys don't know, the weapon spec actually stuns someone. It actually is a really long stun, too. It is like an actually really good stun. But I'm going to go ahead and use some of my abilities just so you guys can see the chi absorption on the absorption ability. All right, so I'm going to have him attack me now, and look at this. Look. I just got all my chi back from him literally just auto-attacking me. The absorption ability is one of the single best in the game, simply because it takes stamina, and it's extremely easy to use. If you hold it, it actually goes up to like 5 seconds, I'm pretty sure. And it's just extremely good for getting your chi back. It's really good for PvP in general. I'm actually surprised I don't see this ability more, because if you actually time it really well, it can actually be the single sole reason why you win 1v1s. Simply because while they do not have all their chi because they just spent it attacking you, you have your entire chi bar back after you had already attacked them. Now, in my opinion, I feel like that's very broken. I feel like people don't give enough credit to this single ability. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for Renshiki. Now, next up is going to be everyone's favorite Raion Ren. Now, the reason why Raion Ren is everyone's favorite is simply because of all the iframes. Now, I think it's without a doubt, guys, that the best ability of Raion Ren is the second one. This is iframes if you did not know, and it also is a stun, and if you double click, it'll do 50k damage, and it will also be a stun. It's literally just a stun that does 50k damage if you double click them. If you only click them once, you actually transport places, and it does about 24k. It is a ragdoll stun. Now, I know you guys were expecting me to say the pool probably for the first one, but that is actually the best move of Raion Ren. That ability right there isn't on the global cooldown for anything, so you could just use it for practically using it as an auto dodge. That's what I use it for. Now, the second best ability of Raion Ren is going to be the pool. Now, the pool, the reason why it's the second best ability, in my opinion, is because it actually has caused quite a lot of, like, it has caused quite a lot of mishap in the Shindo Life community in the past since it was released, actually. With all the clone combos and things like that, all the combos you could do with the pool. It's basically just a better Rengoku pool that is easier to hit, does more damage, and it's just overall a really, really good ability. But in my opinion, the only reason it does not triumph over the second ability is because it is on the global stun cooldown. The second ability is not on any global cooldown whatsoever. Anyways, guys, it's going to actually be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment for more. Hope to see you next one, guys. Bye-bye.